done. We got green and white spells and black and green spells on the menu. So with that, I think that some woodlands combo might be good. So this deck is about getting omniscience out from your graveyard using shifting woodlands. We have 2 Pact of Negation, 3 Dragonborn Looter, 1 Haywire Might, 3 Seed of Hope, 4 Fae of Wishes, 1 Circle of the Land Druid, 4 Malevolent Rumble, 3 Grizzly Salvage, 3 Witherbloom Command, 4 Archdruid Charm, 2 Atraxa, 2 1 with the Multiverse, 4 Omniscience. Our land base one Bajuka Bog, 1 Boseiju, 1 Forest, 4 Shifting Woodland, 4 Overgrown Tomb, 4 Breeding Tool, 3 Zagoth Triumphs, 4 Mana Confluence, and 2 Sunken Citadel. Our sideboard looks like this. We got 1 Surgical Extraction, 2 Bond of Insight, 2 Mastermind's Acquisition, 1 Approach to the Second Sun, and 1 Ruinous Ultimatum. We combo out by fetching Approach, casting it, and then Masterminding for it back. So this casts a lot of green and black spells, so hopefully that'll be enough to get our dailies done. Okay, this looks fine. Let's play our untapped lands so we can double Seed of Hope. In the city of Yharnam, where shadows creep, a hunter emerges from the depths of sleep like the blood. We're gonna use it in this page. He battles the beast when nightmares begin. Through the streets of terror. Let's take one of these. We want an Omniscience in our graveyard, ideally. Creature, instant, lands. So we're gonna actually leave the land in the graveyard because we have Archdruid's Charm, so we can go off next turn. Alright, if he's gonna do that, we have to do this. Alright, done it 4 cycles. Reverse. Oh, it's a mirror. Alright. Well, it's not looking good for the opponent here, unless he's got some kind of way to X out my graveyard. And drawing a Pact of Negation kind of makes it so that that's not an issue. So this is how it works. You mastermind twice. Then you get Bond of Insight. Then you get both your masterminds back. Then you get approach, cast approach, cast masterminds one last time, fetch approach, cast it again, win the game. This deck's like it's not the fastest combo deck in the format, but it's pretty resilient to everything except graveyard hate. So like if you fight like counterspell decks, this is a strong deck against it because it combos out with your land and there's not much they can do about it.
From the depths of the clinic to the haunted woods, he battles the madness where the curse has stood. With the insight of the sages and the fury of fire, he'll conquer the dark.
Play tap land, next turn will rumble.
Through the shadow of the great
We take the woodlands.
against the cosmic horrors of the land. With the power of the blood and the will to survive, he'll fight through the night tonight. Echoes of the hunt in the midnight air. The strength of the fallen, he'll face the
That's annoying.
in the heart of the unknown. Where the shadows blend, he'll fight through the night until the echoes end.
So we may be on an alternate win condition here with Hearse, because that's gonna get rid of our shit. So now we're on like cast Atraxa plan. So we have green, black, green. So let's set this down on.
From the depths of the clinic to the haunted woods, he battles the madness.
It needs to be either blue or black.
The fury of fire, he'll conquer the darkness with a hunter's desire.
Attacks.
City of Dawnum where shadows creep.
There's no reason to play the woodland because he's just gonna exile our shit anyway. The Gunlice and Hearse kind of ups us.
Where nightmares begin.
Okay, sure. I think we're just gonna go ahead and wish.
In the heart of the Tuscanness, a world of puzzles where logic makes sense with portals of wonder and the sighs we blend. In the halls of the unknown where the tests never end, silence never ends. In the chambers we create, the power of the mind will navigate. Through the puzzles and trials, we'll find our way. In the world of discovery, we'll never with the guidance of the AI and the portals we weave, we journey through the challenges. In the truths we believe, through the chambers of light and the shadows we bend. In the realm of the unknown where the tests never end. In the core of the reactor, the final stand. Against the ticking of time, we'll reclaim the land.
How much do we care about that?
Of science,
Gives them creatures.
to explore, we'll face the unknown and open the door. Science never ends. In the chambers we create.
Okay. I think it's fine. Just a creature engine right now. Which we'll get Atraxa before that happens, so.
In the world of discovery, we'll never sway. With the guidance of the AI, the portals we leave, we journey through the challenges. In the truths we believe, through the chambers of light, the shadows we bend. In the realm of the unknown where the tests never end. With the guidance of the AI, the portals we weave, with the power of
plays this, he uses it. We have a shot at an Atraxa.
A world of the lab where the tests commence. A world of puzzles where logic makes sense. With portals of wonder and the science we blend. In the halls of the unknown where the tests never end. Science never ends in the chambers we create. With the power of the mind we'll navigate. Through the puzzles and trials.
What's up, dude? I stream off and on for a while, but I don't really. I just do what I want. Like, I'm not trying to be big or anything. I more do it to just chat with random people while I'm doing stuff that I would be doing anyway.
Journey through the challenges and the truths we believe. Through the chambers of light and the shadows we bend. In the realm of the unknown where the tests never end. In the core of the reactor, the final stand. Against the ticking of time, we'll reclaim the land. With the brilliance of science and the courage to explore. We'll face the unknown and open the door. Science never ends in the chambers we create. With the power
Oh, that's unfortunate.
puzzles and trials, we'll find our way.
So we have 7.
Discovery will never sway. The heart of the lab where the tests commence. A world of puzzles where logic makes sense. With portals of wonder and the science we blend.
So yeah, I just kind of do whatever I want and stream it and chat with people that come in, but I don't like. Hang on, the music might be a little loud here.
Will never sway.
But I don't like. I'm not trying to be big or anything like that.
Self-discovery.
I'm not trying to make money on this, let's put it that way. I don't really care if anybody watches or not. I more just do it to have the VODs if I ever want to do anything with them. It's a convenient way to store the videos.
And the shadows we bend. In the realm of the unknown where the tests never end. In the heart of the reactor, the final stand. Reclaim the land. With the brilliance of science and the courage to explore. In the realm of the unknown where the tests never end.
Let's get rid of opponent's Karns from his deck.
Where the tests commence, a world of puzzles where logic makes sense. With portals of wonder and the science we blend. In the halls of the unknown where the tests never end.
We're pretty much in trouble here. Archdruid's Charm, however, gives us a shot, so unfortunately, which is cost nothing. Okay. So we could pick up Fae of Wishes, discard Omniscience, and Atraxa. Exile. Is this an artifact? No. We can exile the unlicensed Hearse. Or we could just play the Atraxa. I think maybe we just. Oh wait, no, we have to pay this. Okay, so we definitely want to pay one with this. Okay, so what we gotta do is exile this. It's all instant, so we don't lose anything. I wish they went back in the graveyard. So we get annihilated here. We sack 2 lands. Sack 2 lands, and then we chump. Chump, take 6, sack 2 lands. Next turn, bounce, Fey. Oh, that sucks.
Guards, to me.
So we were going for the ability to do this, but now we're just kind of fucked. So, sack this. But it's only Annihilator 1, huh? Doesn't work, my man.
In the heart of the Wild West, where the outlaws ride. Legends are born with the courage to abide. Through the dust and the danger.
This would have been the plan, but it's not enough. We're just dead. Let's see, what time is it? Alright. Yeah, we can work with this. So this comes out on black. Tap land on black. Oh, that's perfect. We're gonna mill 3 and destroy a non-creature non-land permanent with value 2 or less. Alright, so let's think here. We can't charm till next turn. We need to do whatever's going to give us the maximum milling. So that's going to be play this. Play this. Is this? Alright. I think we kind of messed his plan up with that charm. Destroying his ruby. Alright, so we can go off next turn. So for now we just stay open. End of his turn. Ignis, short. Stone coil for 1. No, oh no. Okay, discard this. It tapped the wrong mana for some reason, which is super unfortunate. Literally the difference between winning and losing, probably. I meant to tap this. I don't know why I would tap green when we're holding Archer's Charms. Idiotic. Alright. Opponent has infinite mana now. It's pretty fun. I'm so annoyed. Because, like, we could have blown up the Soul Cauldron, and it would have been, like, the difference between us winning and losing, probably. Annoyed. This is a fun little combo, I will say. I like it. Red infinite mana. Infinite mana, infinite storm. Yeah, like, we literally lose because the auto tapper is dumb. Like, why would you tap a green when you have a 3 green spell? Doesn't make sense. I mean, in the end of the day, it's my fault for not manually tapping, but it should be smarter than that. Maybe I just can't determine, like, to prioritize between these two, but, like, this is, like, life or death. Like, we need to cast this or we die, and this is just whatever. Alright, come on. We will play the Grizzly Salvage before we die. In fact, I'm just going to play it right here. I mean, we're going to stay. We're going to force him to have it. I guess he could just pay X. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's infinite mana and a win condition because it has trample. I actually like that quite a bit. I don't know if I have the Soul Cauldrons for it. Let's take a look. Well, I need to finish my spells, but let's play. I just want to see. I just want to see something. Soul. I have 2, but I'm saving on my mythics for a different deck. Still, pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool combo deck. Play the cat. Play the cat. Play it. You know you want to play the cat. Yeah, boy.
Nothing is more important than family.
Alright, so we could potentially combo out next turn. Assuming salvage hits an omniscience. Nice. Easy. Easy. Oh no. Shit. Alright, so we have to stall for a turn because we don't have 4 lands. So we can play... I think what we want to do, honestly, we don't have a land in the graveyard, so if we cycle this Triome, we'll get it. So let's play 1 looter. Pass the turn, we can cycle this, and then we can combo out. You just have to live this turn. So far, so good. Absorb as much damage as possible. We don't need to discard cards anymore or anything like that. We just need to discard this at the end of our turn. So blocking 2 could be relevant potentially. Now, is he gonna blow up his own creature? Yes.
Traitors will be punished.
3,
Let fury ignite your heart.
but now it's game over. Got him. Part of the reason I was playing this to get this quest done is it cast a lot of spells, right? We cast a lot of green churn spells. Just to combo out, we're casting Mastermind 4 times, which is 4 casts towards the black. But now we need white spells. So, green or white. And that's a little different. So with it needing green or white... maybe we'll play some Operation Dumbo Drop. Okay. So this is a fun deck. Basically, we're trying to cast Quintor's Kend and then copy him a bunch of times and just win the game that way. And we have a bunch of utility spells that actually cost more than 4 mana, but have cheaper like flip sides or cost reductions. So let's play a couple with this. This is probably still not the best deck to do this with. Most likely like Book or Hammer Time. Cast lots of white spells, but let's see if we can drop some elephants on this guy. Drop a bunch of elephants on his head. Alright, we got a win condition and an interaction spell, so I think we keep it. Best draw would be ramp spell. Cast this to ramp. Bonus on mono counter spells, so like even though we don't need to cast that this turn, we do anyway. Cast the fairy, bitch.
Mind and body should move ease. Winged eagle. This was overwhelming. I have just the trick for this.
We're gonna run out Quentin. Sure. Sure. Getting 2 spark doubles isn't really ideal. We don't want to sacrifice a treasure to cast this into a remand. Once we have 6 mana, we'll cast it. But like, we can make it uncounterable. Temporary lockdown doesn't do anything, though. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's 2 and under. Okay, my turn. So now he has to remand, right? But we don't lose the treasure. I mean, he spent this thing to kill the treasure, but whatever. We can keep spamming this Carnosaur until we get through all the reprieves in his hand, and then what's he do then?
Focus and discipline.
Right.
No obstacles. Meditate and prepare.
Not ideal to have already hit 3 of our spark doubles, though. Okay, another reprieve. Sure. Unfortunately, we don't have the mana for that, so we just have to run this out again. Sure. One more blue, we can cast Torrential. Pure Hulk on his turn. Test of Talents doesn't really hurt us that much, actually.
I'm known for my answers. You know what?
None of our spells that we go off with are instants or sorceries, so Test of Talents doesn't do anything. That's not good. So that's our last spark double. Clinton. Nice. Okay, sure.
I know my responsibility. We need to move quickly.
So he does this to attack that Sperry, which is fine. I think we're pretty fucked here. Like, too far behind. Mono counter spell deck.
This is hardly my worst.
Him Field of Ruining us would actually be really advantageous for us right now.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. Keep watch for intruders. Strike fast and strike hard.
Alright, take 10. We need a blue land here. Alright, that won't do it. GG. Drawing triple spark double is really bad. Like, we literally drew 3 spark doubles and had another one, like, milled off of Discover. Just not great. I don't know why I run into that deck when I play this deck, and I never run into it when I play other decks. It's really weird. Actually, it's not weird. It's the deck-based matchmaking, and it's bullshit. Let's play some Book of Exalted Deeds. So this is a deck that's about not losing the game. We win the game by not losing the game. So we got 3 Surge of Salvation, 4 March of Otherworldly Light, 2 Search for Glory, 3 Divine Purge, 4 Getting the Trials, 3 Temporary Lockdown, 3 Book of Exalted Deeds, 4 Chance for Glories, 2 Settle the Wreckage, 3 Rings, 3 Karns, 1 Farewell, 1 Approach, 4 Snow-Covered Plains, 4 Alpine Meadows, 4 Needleverge Pathways, 4 Sacred Foundries, 3 Sundown Passes, 1 Faceless Haven, 4 Mutavaults. In our Karn board we have Tormod's Crypt, Pithing Needle, Liquid Metal Coating, another Book of Exalted Deeds, another Ring, Godfarer's Statue, and Cityscape Leveler. This will be good at casting white spells, so hopefully we can finish our quests. And we really want to run into like red-white energy. We should have a good matchup against red-white energy, good matchup against like various aggro decks, and a pretty poor matchup if we run into another control deck like we just did. Alright. We got Settle, we got Double Book, and a Karn. It's reasonable. Next turn we'll play a book. Umag combo. Alright. Not ideal. So we can woodlands to get Godfarer's gifts, and then he swings in and kills us. Yeah. It's pretty fun. I dig it. This is another deck that I've been thinking about putting together. But I like the... You could do something similar to that, but do green-black for the Emperor of Bones or whatever, because he's like a one-card combo in and of itself. Alright, looks good. And it looks like we're against red-white, which is good. We are a little slow on the draw here, but we do have temporary lockdown, which should pretty much hose their entire deck. So assuming we make it to turn 3, we should be in good shape. Oop. You want some help at it? Come on. You can do it. Oh, so close. So close. Come on. Up, up. Oh, yeah, you did it. You did a good job. You did a good job. Alright, let's go ahead and toss out a lockdown. Alright, so we're gonna play this, we're gonna play this, we're gonna hold up the Surge of Salvation. Next turn we can combo out. I think we're pretty safe to try and go off here. Opponent discarding Galvanic Discharge, which is probably not the card you want to be discarding. Only has an untapped white land. We're gonna try it. Alright. Shields up. We no longer care about life total. Opponent has to destroy our land. Got him.
Sings cybernetic warriors, brave and bold, fighting for a future forged in gold, with metal hearts and iron.
Nakes. Nakes. Okay, Nakes. Let's try it. If we hit 3 lands, we should be okay. If we stall before 3 lands, we might be in trouble, but we have Gideon and Chance for Glory. Search for Glory can fix our mana as long as we find one more land. We have a book and we have a ring. We have book, Mutavault. We have Gideon, Chance for Glory, Search for Glory to fix our mana, and a ring to stall. Play out the tap lands. We got 2 chances to hit a land. That's not a land. Play a creature and then attack. He might have Galvanic, so he can't actually... He almost certainly has Galvanic because it's the only reason it makes sense to play it like he just did. So we need a land. Okay. It's a land. It's not the best land we could have got, but it is a land. Now we could really use a board wipe. Another land would also be acceptable, being able to play out the One Ring. Alright, need a board wipe here. Really need a board wipe. Play the One Ring.
What a beautiful day, brother.
Does nothing. Sure. That'll do, pig. So we can make this active, make it indestructible. Draw 2. Play lands. Make this active. Book it. Now we win by not losing. Alright. I think we win. Play Karn. Opponent might have quit. Opponent might just be a little bit salty here. It's possible. Possible that we have a salty opponent here. Let's do... Come on, opponent. Don't be like this. You salty little nugget.
I stopped.
I think Cityscape Leveler is what we want here. We're just gonna go ahead and draw cards too. Because why not? Alright, here you go. Yeah, opponent left. We're gonna cast this just to get more white spells, or maybe this. The bane of this deck is temporary lockdown. Literally all their permanents are 2 mana. So it's just like a completely one-sided board wipe. So if you are frustrated with red-white energy, build a deck that uses a bunch of temporary lockdowns and you'll be great. Alright, 6 more white spells. Alright, give me some more red-white energy to eat. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Perfect. Play red-white energy. It's not going to be energy, though. This is a dead hand against control.
Watch over.
That's fine.
Still haven't
So the reason I emblemed is because if I plus that to try and stay, like, he still had the mana. Or he still had the energy to kill it. So it's like, no point, really. Well, that's unfortunate. Get a ring out. Taps out, exiles a card to get rid of that. This is ridiculous. Alright, well, okay, pass the turn. So stupid. I think we have to swing at the Teferi with a Mutavault, which is not ideal. I think we're pretty fucked, honestly. I took this hand because I was hoping that we would fight aggro. Alright. If he kills this, we scoop. We're gonna just scoop. We're dead. We don't do good into Jeskai control with this deck. It's more of like an anti-aggro. Let's do hammer time, I guess. Yeah, hammer time, a little bit of hammer time. Okay. Looks good to me. We hold the hammer to avoid having it potentially static prisoned. And we just go wide. A Janie! I play Janie! Not sure how these get ordered. Alright, that's fine. Pay the tax. That's what we really didn't want to see. Static prison is annoying. However, it's actually not that good because he's going to lose one of those static prisons for sure next turn. Or I guess not. But he has to pay 2 a turn. And this kills his raptor. We've already seen 2 static prisons, and he's going to have difficulty with the upkeep on the cost here anyway. So we go ahead and play it. Play out our hammer time. Alright. I mean, that is annoying. Do anything. All right, so we need a land here. So he has to completely sack his board to basically get parity here. Okay, great. That's great. Pay up. Johnny's so fucking busted, man. Why did they print this card? It's so dumb. Alright, take 1. What do we want here? Something with 2 toughness is what we really want. Perfect. Alright, sacrifice the rest of your board. I should have gotten Rabbit Battery. I should have got Rabbit Battery for sure. Alright, pay up. Taxes. Sacks it so that he can kill it with Johnny here. It's so dumb. We're just gonna scoop because now we can play this and start recycling the prisons. And get rid of our artifacts, which is like our only hope, really. So we would just scoop it up and save time. We need one more white spell. And we can play whatever. Okay. Alright. We can work with this. It's a little slow, but it does get the job done eventually. I was gonna play the battery, but now I play the scam. No blocks. We can take this hit. Sure. I think we will kill the root wall here. We have an interest in reducing the number of creatures he has to feed to Goblin Bombardment. To make it harder to stop us from equipping the hammer. Gamble, huh? Alright. Gamble Madness. I kinda like it. Because once we get the hammer on him, it's going to be really hard to kill it with Goblin Bombardment. Alright, that's fine. So we played it like this so that we would have something with 2 toughness. I think we just take that. I don't want to give him fucking blood gas back. I mean, I guess he can sacrifice it at any time, so we might as well just block it from here on out. Yeah, I didn't need to take that damage. He can just sacrifice it to Goblin Bombardment anyway. We're just chilling until we can get a Shadow Spear. No attacks. Actually, how much do we take here? Yeah, that was a mistake. He can kill us because that's 10. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. But, more importantly, we got our quest done, so let's get some packs. Let's unpackage some furries. Hey, I'll always take a wild card. I still think that it's probably better to get Modern Horizons packs. What's my mail here? Hey, it's a flare. These are only really good in Timeless, and I honestly don't care much for Timeless.
From the shadows, light will spring. In our hearts, the anthem sings. Victory within our sight. For the cause we
Interesting.
take the flight. Digital warriors in the fray. Fighting for a brighter day. In the storm we find our
Alright, well,
together
probably call it. What's up, dude? You have not shown me your Ooga Booga Ulamog deck, but I've seen a few Ooga Booga Ulamog decks that I like. I've seen the one that uses Emperor of Bones, and I've seen the one that uses God Pharaoh's statue or whatever.
In our hearts the anthem sings. Victory within our sight.
But what's up, dude?
Cause we take the flight. Digital warriors in the fray.
I'm trying to drop some elephants on people's heads. The God Pharaoh's gift. Yeah, I think maybe they could both be used. I'm not sure, because that one uses like it uses like what's the land? Shifting Woodlands to get back the God Pharaoh's gift early. But I think maybe Emperor of Bones could go in there as well. I don't know. That's one of the decks that's on my radar to build. But the first deck I want I need 3 more Conspiracy Unravelers, because I want to build the Persist combo deck. I swear to God, when I play this deck, all I get is Jeskai Control. I don't know why, but it's really annoying. If I play any other deck, I don't face Jeskai Control ever. If I play this deck, it's every single game. I don't know why. It's really annoying. Really annoying. Like, fuck. Like, how do I end up against this deck 9 out of 10 times when I play this specific deck? So annoying.
Unlit foes and human ties. In the storm, hope survive. Through the chaos, hear the call. Stand united, never fall. Digital warriors in the fray.
So annoying. Why do I only fight Jeskai control when I play this deck? Alright, well. How about a Carnosaur? Sure. Just play this tapped, pass the turn. No, I swear to God, dude, it's like I literally don't. I never see this deck. What are you doing, bro? I mean, sure, I guess. It doesn't really matter that much. Okay, well, we can just hardcast Magma Opus next turn. Yeah, pretty much. Sure. I could push pull to get that back, but I'm not going to. We'll just hold up. Next turn we'll hardcast Magma Opus. Alright, hardcast. Oh, I see. He was populating his graveyard for the Mage. Alright. Crazy idea. So if I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I wouldn't be able to pull and then cast Spark Double. So I think we just got. I would love to cast this, but we can't let him swing with this, and he's tapped out. So I think I have to do this. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright. Okay. I swear to God, you get the most ridiculous fucking bad luck with this deck. It's ludicrous. Like Spell Snare? Who the fuck is running Spell Snare? Are you kidding me? Hey, at least we're not dead. I can push the Flage. We just need to pull an elephant off the top and we win. That's not an elephant. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you might have a point. Alright, so we're just chilling. He's gonna activate all the Storm Giants. We're gonna tap it and cast Magma Opus in response, maybe? So how do we combat this? So he can use that. I mean, we just have to cross our fingers, right?
Awakened by the ancient dreams.
Okay. I know, it's like crazy, right? But now we're dead anyway, so... I just want to drop elephants on your head. Is that too much to ask? Come on. You know, like, I swear to God, the meta is so bad for Jeskai Control. And I only get it when I play this deck. It's crazy. Insane. Yeah. Yeah, I've done okay with just like regular Discover combo as well. I still think probably the strongest control deck in the meta is Charbelcher, just because it's a one card combo. It has a lot of redundancy. It has a lot of ramp. There's not a lot, like, it gets around interaction pretty well. Oh, well, no. Okay. I think Charbelcher and Persist combo are tied. The Persist combo where you can go off on turn 2 with Breach the Multiverse and Scholar. Like, turn 1, Faithless Looting, discard Scholar, Breach the Multiverse, turn 2, Resurrect Scholar, cast Breach the Multiverse, cast your entire deck, win the game type shenanigans. Look, we're against control again. Yep. Hey, against control again. What a fucking surprise. I swear to God, the fact that they take your deck composition into account that they matchmake is the worst thing about Magic Arena. Bar none. It should be your ELO. That's it. Should not be looking at the cards in your deck to match you against other decks. That's complete bullshit. You can never get a good feeling for what the actual meta is because the decks you fight change depending on what deck you're playing, which is madness. Madness. And there's no way they're not doing it, because I've played this deck 5 times today, and all 5 times it's been Jeskai Control, and I haven't played Jeskai Control a single time with any of the other decks I've been playing. Like, there's no way it's not happening. It's absolutely happening, 1000%. Nothing they can say can convince me otherwise, because it's fucking obvious. It's so obvious. I mean, it is funny. But it's like, it's so blatant. Go play Mill, and after you win a few games, you start running into decks that are running Gaia's Blessing, which is none of the decks in the meta. Go play fucking aggro, and eventually you'll fight all board wipes.
Right on schedule. Keep up the pace.
Morning souls and shattered dreams.
Yep.
In the sound, nothing as it seems. Through the mist, we find our way. In Silent Hill, forever we'll stay.
It's like, it's comical. It's the reason I haven't been playing Jund Suicide, because when you play Jund Suicide, guess what you get paired into 95% of the time? Red-white energy. Guess what Jund Suicide's really bad at? Red-white energy, because it's doing the same thing, but it's gaining a billion life in the process. I don't even try to play it anymore.
I know my
That's why I think Charbelcher is pretty good, and the other one's pretty good, because, like, it doesn't really matter that much what you're playing against with Charbelcher. Like, you have a pretty good shot to win no matter what. Let's see if we can copy his Teferi.
to the fight.
Sure. I don't care if you killed my Teferi. I just don't want you to drop ours.
Valuable than people think.
Okay, can I get a land, please?
Trust me. Right? Keep up the pace.
Land, please. Land, please. Land, please. Beautiful. He doesn't seem to be running a ton of counter magic here.
Sorry,
Alright, if we get a land, do we just try to slam Quintoris? I think it might be time to slam. Okay, we didn't get a land anyway.
I'm not. Let's take it back.
Okay, Blizzard's Fairy again, sure.
I'll have a better plan next time. Right on schedule. You know what?
Hmm. No land is really a bitch here. I know, right? Like, pretty crazy. I'm like halfway. I think that we just try to go for the win. You can cast another Teferi next turn, so exiling it doesn't really do anything. So what if? Okay, I got it. We copy the Teferi, we plus it, we untap 2 lands, we cycle this for a treasure, and then we can cast Quintoris next turn. Come on, dude. I think this is our best line here. Yeah, so he's got the burn spell, but that's fine. We want to get rid of these from his hand. And this lets us cast Quentin next turn anyway. And like with him drawing a Teferi, it doesn't really make sense to get rid of the Teferi on the board. Our best hope is that he just fucking goes all in on Flages. Yeah, okay, that's great. Yep. How many Galvanics has he cast already? 2. So like it's reasonably likely that he doesn't have any more. If he has another Galvanic, we're fucked. If he has a counterspell, we're fucked. But we at least get a shot. We haven't seen too much counter magic. Alright, we're dead. I can't play this deck. Because the only thing I run into is Jeskai control, and that's the counter. Like, I guess I just can't play this deck. What's up, dude? We just playing some games. So I got like rank 50 with this last season. So I guess I'll just play this some. So this is my Belcher build. We got 4 Pact of Negations, 4 Offers You Can't Refuse, 1 Surgical Extraction, 4 Gamble, 4 Strike It Rich, 4 Magma Opus, 4 Plunderer's Prize, 1 Brazen Borrower. So these are like your index sideboard cards basically. And then these are like combo enablers and the combo pieces. So 4 Leyline of Anticipation, 4 Ironcrack Feet, 4 Charbelchers, 4 Plunderer's Prize. We grab this to be able to bounce things like Karn at the end of the opponent's turn so that we can manage to go off, even through like a Karn. And we grab this to combat graveyard decks, and we can grab them with Gamble. So if we're up against like Persist, we can gamble for a Surgical Extraction to try and stop them from comboing out. Other than that, we're just trying to cast Charbelcher and shoot them in the face. Our land looks like this. 3 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these. Yeah, all good, dude. Later. Have a nice day. Have a nice day / night. And with this deck, I feel like we have a pretty good shot against any deck. That's probably why this one's pretty good. We have to gamble for a land, which is not great, but we'll try it. Okay, we don't have to gamble for a land anymore. Instead, let's go for the throw here and grab a feat. Could backfire, could backfire. Okay. Perfect. Just need another land here and we're good. Yeah, so I saw a deck earlier today that I really liked. That was in mono red with the rubies and Cauldron. It was the Agatha's Soul Cauldron. It had... I'm thinking. It had Agatha's Soul Cauldron. It had Grinning Ignis. And a bunch of the X mana artifacts that come in with counters. So once you exile an Ignis with the Soul Cauldron, you just have infinite red mana. Alright, we need a land. Actually, I think we just lose. Can we do it? We cannot. Alright, scoop it up. Yeah, so they were running Grinning Ignis with the rubies is infinite mana eventually. Infinite colorless mana. They were running, but with Soul Cauldron and the colorless X creatures, so like Ugin's Conjurant, Stone Scale Serpent, you basically pay 1 mana for it. And as long as you have Ignis under the Cauldron, you can pay 1 red to make... You can pay 1 red to make 1 red and 2 colorless. You can replay it for 1 colorless, and then pay 1 red to make 1 red, 2 colorless. And you just scale mana that way. And then it would finish you off by casting it either one of the XX creatures with haste, with a bunch, or like a burn spell, or like storming off. I don't like this hand. It doesn't have any land. Oh man. Okay, this is better. Put our tap land back, put our more expensive treasure creation back. Alright, we're good. That is true. It does not have any land. Let's do this. Sure. Looks like some form of a woodlands deck. Maybe this might be the Ulamog deck. Offer might be useful. Alright. He does have Omniscience. We have to counter the sideboard tutor. Sure. Alright, that's fine. Alright, now he can kill our Belcher, unfortunately, but, like, if we let that in, we're just dead. So we have to. It is what it is. Yeah, I'd love to get a land card. Oh, whoops, I can't. There is no land. Alright, we need an untapped land, and we can combo out with Prize and Feet. This is good. This means that he's not getting Omniscience this turn. Untap land one time. Yeah, boy. Ow. Shoot you right in the face. Yeah, I know. What luck. Who would have guessed if I seek an artifact with 4 mana or less from my deck that Belcher would come out of it? How could that? I mean, what are the odds? Out of all 60 cards, we hit a Belcher. I mean, it's crazy. Alright, this looks good. Solar Transformer. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna hardcast the Belcher with Pact to back it up here. I know, it's crazy. It's almost like there's pretty extreme deck building restraints when you put together a Belcher deck. Okay. Set our breakpoint just in case. In case we gotta pact something. Ah, perfect. Don't even gotta cast the pacts. Alright, later, dude. It's not ideal, but it's alright, I guess. If I can get a blue mana, then I can ramp that way. I think it's fine.
I defy ghosts. Defying you will be
Alright, we need land. Land or treasure generator.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
Okay, that's a land. What's better is it's a blue land. We are gonna go ahead and pay that life in case we have to counter a Karn. Now a red land would be insane. Oh, I can't counter the Karn anyway, huh? Alright. It makes things substantially harder.
Our victory will come together.
Yeah, so the way we beat this is we get the Belcher out, and then we bounce the Karn at the end of his turn.
I love to make a splash.
Delighted Halfling's kind of a busted card, too. God damn it. Alright. Not ideal.
Across the times expanse, we journey far and wide. In the weave of fate, our destinies collide. Through thoughts long forgotten, echoes of the past.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, man, but like, plussing that Karn is not going to save it. We don't have any burn, we only have bounce. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put this down. So now we're looking for Gamble.
From the dawn of ages to the future's light, we fight against the darkness.
We're looking for Gamble, the land that bounces, or the fairy that bounces.
Our shield,
Sure.
where time intertwines in the flow of history, our souls.
I think it's probably too late here.
One drop ripples and glows.
We take 7. So it's like lethal on board and such.
Future's light, we fight against the darkness to set the world alight. Love in disguise and emerald fields, the power of
Our preparations are really complete.
crossroads where time intertwines in the flow of history, our souls align. With courage and with heart, we change the sands. In the tapestry of time, we make our stand.
Alright, we're dead.
Through the portal of dreams, we step once more into the realms unseen, the legends of yore. With the power of time, we shall defend. In the chrono crossroads, our journey never ends. Chrono crossroads, where
Alright, one more. One more.
the flow of history.
Then I need to do some stuff around the house.
Align. With courage and with heart, we change the sands. In the tapestry of time, we make our stand.
Looks good. Oh, hang on. Here, let me put you back on the couch, girl. So she's blind, and I forgot to put up the barrier to the stairs, and she just went over there and started climbing up the stairs, but she only got about 3 stairs up and tumbled back down. She's fine, but I had to go rescue her. I just hear scrabble, 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 tumble, 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 bump. But she's okay. But you know you shouldn't go up this and kill yourself, girl. You should know better. If I shock this in, I can play this and counter it. That takes us up to 5, 6. Is there any way to do both? No. So, is there any way to ramp? Wait. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pay 2 for this with full control, targeting our own thing. We're gonna counter it to make more treasures. That ramps us to 3 mana. Shock this in, 4 mana, play Belcher. Cross our fingers that opponent doesn't have removal for it. Another reason why Surgical is actually pretty decent in here is because you can pair it with an offer you can't refuse to make 2 mana from 1 mana. So, you know, it's kind of like a pseudo, it can pseudo ramp you. And I guess not pseudo, it fucking ramped us. Alright, Amped Raptor, that is a Gideon. So you take 2, I think we're dead anyway though. Because like, okay, you sacrifice the steal 1, yeah, we're dead. Dead for sure, because that can take our Belcher anyway. Still, kind of a good demo of why it might be worthwhile to include more Surgicals in the deck, maybe. I needed to go do something else. Alright. We'll play one more. They don't take long. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Okay, sure. I mean, I think Wizards is still a strong deck. Like, it didn't get magically worse when... I guess it did get kind of magically worse when White-Red took off, because that has a shitload of life gain. But like, Wizards is still strong. Is there any way for us to make more mana? Don't think so. Alright, so here's the thing. I think we gotta do it like this. We're taking a risk. But... Nice. Fucking nice. Got him. So I was reasonably certain we were dead next turn. So we went ahead and took the gamble there as a 50-50 shot that the remaining two cards after we discarded would be the Ritual and the Charbelcher. So like, that was super risky, right? Like 50% chance we discard one of the two and we just lose. But we were just going to lose anyway. So you might as well take the gamble. Alright. And with that lucky game, I'm going to end it for now. So yeah, later. See ya.